Hello, and welcome back to some more Let's Play The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. We have a new party member. Olivier is going to be with us for the remainder of the chapter. So that's good. This is what his orbment looks like right now. I actually think I might give him... I might make him a little bit of a healer, too. I'm going to give him EP cut. And then I might give it, I think I'm going to give him HP too. He's not, I don't have him super built for offense, but, you know, it's whatever. This is what he's gonna have for now, I guess. He's another backup healer, like Estelle. And he's generally an okay magic user. So he's Fireball, Aqua Bleed, and Soul Blur on him are going to be pretty alright. Since my other characters are already set up like they are, I'm just going to leave them set up as they are. And before we really do anything in order to progress, I'm going to show off Olivier's crafts and S-crafts. So since we're here, I'm also going to try to get some CP with everybody else. But let's go ahead and show off the only current craft of Olivier's that we have, Quick Draw. Which fires a bunch of bullets in like a set area. And as soon as I've got him grinded up to have an S-craft, I will cut back in and show you his S-craft. So I'll see you in a few. Alrighty, Olivier's at 200, or at 100 CP. And I'm still doing some fighting with everybody else because I'm trying to get everybody to 200 just to hit a Shining Palm while I'm out here. But let's just show off Olivier's S-craft. It's actually an area of effect S-craft, which is great. It's the first one we've seen.
Let me show you the true essence of beauty.
It's a big old explosion bullet gun shot thing.
Enjoy the show.
So yeah, that's that. I will meet you back in Bose after I get around in with the Shining Palms. Oh, and Cher got a level up. Look at that. 77. Hopefully I can... Oh, and a Crest Charm. Okay, hang on. We're coming back. I got a Crest Charm from that. That's a super rare drop. And I got another T-Anklet when I wasn't looking. Oh, no, that's the one that was on Estelle. Crest Charm is a sleep or faint thing. Dang. Great. Okay, cool. Sorry. Now for real, I'm actually gonna meet you back in Bose to, like, do... real things. Shara got a level up and we got a rare drop and I killed 2 of them. So yeah, back to Bose. Okay, we're back in Bose. We're gonna pop into the guild and report what we've got. Yeah, from Mayor Maybell. We get 5 plus 3. Total BP should be 101. It's no rank increase or anything yet, but we'll take what we can get. And there is one new side quest on the bulletin board. It's actually something we can't do just yet. It's something we will have to do later, and I'll point out when we're doing it. But we can't find the ring currently. There's also a new NPC dialogue that we can go ahead and tackle. I'll just talk to Lugren to see what he has. All right. I'll also know I'm avoiding the south block for this NPC run because we're going to be going there for real human purposes, for the story purposes very soon. But Annalise is here. Yeah, we are. Everybody knows Cassius. Everybody knows Cassius. At the Antarose, we can bring Olivier to say hi to his best friend, the manager. My good managerial sir. All right. In her usual room in the mayor's house, we have Lila. I'm assuming this is just her bedroom, then. And then we've got our usual couples in the market. Gantz is over here still looking at Katrina here, who, yeah. Katrina, who has a fiance. And then Cigaro and Edel, his wife, our favorite pilgrimage friends, are over here. While we're also here, you want to come over to the bookshop because the Liberl News issue 3 is out now, so you want to purchase that, and we'll give it a quick read in our books. Ransom request received. A Royal Army representative reports that the Grancel Liberal Orbital Ship Corporation and the Liberl royal family alike have received letters claiming responsibility for the Lind incident. The criminals refer to themselves as the Capua family and demand a hefty sum of money, rumored to be in the millions of Mira, to secure the passengers' safety. Who is the Capua family? These so-called Sky Bandits are a group of marauders operating from Imperial airspace all the way in the Bose region. Their exact numbers are unknown, but they are believed to be about 24 strong. The need for cooperative efforts, with the incident quickly turning from search and rescue to hostage negotiation. Collaboration between the Royal Army and the Bracer Guild seems the best possible course of action. When questioned on the subject, a guild representative stated that the relationship between the two parties has seen worse times, but it is still less than civil. Given this idealistic divide, a partnership seems extremely unlikely. Bose's mayor, Miss Maybell, has launched an independent investigation through the guild, but still laments that the Royal Army won't share their information. This is no time for jurisdictional disputes, she says. Both parties need to work together. Having inherited the mayorship from her late father at only 21, Miss Maybell is known as a very wise young lady. Whether or not either party will heed her advice, however, remains to be seen. Technology. Enter the Arsail. I think it's Arsail. I'm going to say Arsail. At long last, this high-speed cruiser takes to the skies, which, with rigging a whopping 42 arge in length. The pride and joy of the Zeiss Central Factory has finally been completed and transferred into stewardship of the Royal Guard. Watch out, do-badders. Like do-gooder, but bad. I get it, that's good. Although not airborne just yet, the Arsail is scheduled for an operational test flight within the next few days, to the excitement of all involved. Due to delays in its orbital engine development, however, only a basic performance evaluation will be conducted this time. Culture. The 100 Days War. Book review. 10 years have passed since the war, and I'm sure we all remember the endless reports of casualties and destruction, making an objective assessment of events a ludicrous proposition. I can say words. That's exactly what this book sets out to do, however, by compiling accounts from virtually every possible source to paint a crystal clear picture of what happened behind the scenes and how the war came to be. History demanded a book like this to be written, and on the dubious anniversary, I think everyone should give it a look. Travel, finding the perfect getaway. The Maple Leaf Inn, settled in the corner of quaint Elmo Village in southern Zeiss, within walking distance of the Republic's borders, is the most luxurious hot springs resort this reviewer has ever seen. Its tranquil Eastern aesthetic, abundant natural springs, and outstanding Eastern cuisine are nothing short of dazzling. But the true reason to visit is, indeed, the soak itself. For you see, the Maple Leaf Inn is renowned for its open-air baths, an understandably embarrassing prospect to some, but those who succumb will be glad they did. Taking in the warm waters while gazing up at the starry sky is truly a breathtaking experience. And best of all, towels are optional. I wonder who wrote that part. Okay. So that is all of the NPC stuff. That was a very weird way for me to say that. That is all of the NPC stuff for now. We're going to, or that I want to show off anyway for now. We're going to hit the South Block. There's soldiers patrolling all around. And I will give a quick look. You'll notice that soldiers are kind of interrogating everyone in this area of the village. Like every house has people being interrogated in it. So in order to really progress, we just need to go up to the second floor of the Orbital Factory. Although, since we're here, let's go ahead and I think we can open up Olivier's last slot. Ah, so close. Not yet. We actually might not get it open while we have him. You knew we were in jail too? The West Gate. A fair question. All right. With that. Yeah. Oh, this way. I just tried to go the wrong way. I mean, we're civilians, like, in military, like actual militaristic terms, but we're bracers, so I feel like we're not really civilians. You look pretty high ranking. Colonel Alan Richard. Finally a name I can pronounce. Shara. Hey guys. I don't think that's what his goal is, Olivier. I don't... So, by the way, if you're having trouble getting this scene, you have to talk to the soldier in this house before you can get it. And on that note, we're going to jump into this house and chat with this lady. Cecile. Oh. To the north. So fishing is his drug of choice. Well, she also did say he drinks, so... Hi! So great, we have a lead. But before we do that, there's some new NPC stuff. Starting off in this house here is Lana here, who actually put in that request to the guild to find the ring. So this is just a little background on that. Next up, in her home, we have Maybell, who's conversing with Murano here. Great. And why not? We'll chat with Murano since we're here. At the guild, we can inform Lugrin of what's going on. All right. Gauntz and Katrina here are still existing. But the most important thing right now is talking to Libro over here. Because he's giving you Carnelia Chapter 4. Very important to get. And you know, while we're here, there is another new infinite Mira trick. This apple ice cream. I'm gonna give it to Olivier, and we'll get it. Has 4 ingredients. 1 maple sugar, 1 fresh eggs, 1 fresh milk, and 1 ripe apple. It's 41 Mira profit per food. You can buy most of them, I think all from this guy? Probably not. So I need fresh milk and fresh eggs. Let's just go ahead and max everything out. And then a ripe apple. I think this guy sells maple sugar too. Yeah. And the ripe apple is at Bucks over here. And from there, we can make apple ice cream. And we can make it all, it's a much faster process. Because you can make 99 at a time. Where are they? Apple ice cream, you can have all 99. Well, look at that Mira go up. I'm going to just buy and hold on to like 80 of everything just to like have them if I ever need to do it and I'm low on Mira. But I think we're pretty all right there. Also at this point, I'm going to run to the weapon shop, which that was not the best exit for, but you know, whatever. And in here, I am going to buy a 4th one of all of these. Surprised we didn't get more lighters. 4th one of all of these accessories. You're going to have 4 party members a lot more often. With everything set, we can actually head straight down the New Ansel path. And I'm going to kind of speed up because we've seen the New Ansel path. Straight down the New Ansel path. And over to Valleria Lakeshore. I think we've seen basically the entirety of the path. I guess this is where the Emerald Tower goes. I think the Lakeshore might just be past the screen. But I'm not 100% certain. Maybe I won't get randomly thrown into a fight. I won't. This is the Valleria Shore. You're paying back a debt to help us. You're not on a vacation right now. I mean, I think you being in Liberl is you being on a vacation, but So, yeah, that's okay. All right. So we're at the lakeshore. We can go ahead and pop our way into the inn. We're going to avoid the receptionist, but chat with Annette here and her mother. Cool. Let's go ahead and look upstairs. There's a couple rooms. We got that room. We got some fishing rods. We got that room. We got that room. And these lead to outside. Yeah, little upper deck here. But one more person we want to talk to in here is this cook guy over here. We'll talk first. And then we'll go ahead and do some shopping from him. That we are. You know, this is kind of ironic. A fishing guy named Lloyd. Cool. Thanks. But we also have to do some purchasing from you. All new stuff. Buy a deep fried smelt, a boiled miso carp, a grilled rainbow, not a rainbow fish, a rainbow. A rockfish skewer, and a salmon manure. That's not how you say that, but I'm not even going to try. All right. Let's go ahead and head over to the back dock then. This must be Lloyd. I mean, he's man with pole. He's not Lloyd, obviously, Estelle. Look at that. Oh boy. I guess it worked, though. Thanks, Lloyd. Oh boy. Olivier, if anybody else other than you was saying that, I wouldn't be creeped out. But you're saying that? I'm a little creeped out. Oh God, Lloyd. Oh, that's them. Thanks, Lloyd. Yeah, Estelle was saying I don't measure up. Estelle, like, loves fishing. Usually it's never really come up because it's never really had to come up, but usually in games like this, if someone loves something, it's like their personality trait. Cool. Before you do that, go ahead and throw silver earrings on everybody. Because... Oh, she's already got one. I'm going to give her tea anklet back. I don't think it'll matter, but... You know what? No, the white bracelet stays. We're going to do silver anklets, or silver earrings and white bracelets for everyone. Really, I'm just giving Olivier stuff. The moment you go talk to the receptionist, you're going to be locked into a bunch of stuff. A bunch of scenes and a dungeon and like a whole thing. So make sure that before you talk to the receptionist in here... Yeah, he still talks about it. Before you talk to the receptionist in here, I didn't mean to leave. Before you talk to the receptionist in here, make sure you're ready. Because like I said, you're locked in and you're going to be there for a while and then the chapter's going to end. I am ready. Yeah, Josh is actually saying it. You're gonna get locked in. So, I'm ready. Are you? That's a very stupid reference to a very old video I made on another channel that maybe I'll splice in here.
I'm ready. Are you?
Yeah, it's bad. You know, it's never occurred to me, but I don't think I would arrange beds like this. I mean, like their place is fine, but I think the bottom two beds should be flipped. Like the pillow should be against the wall. Am I weird for thinking that? I mean, you should relax when you can, too. Even at 16. Alright, first thing we're going to do, Josh is hanging out right here, we can go chat with. we're going to pop in here and give a quick chat to Olivier and Shara, who are downing some wine, it looks like. Do they say anything else? Yeah. All right. Now we can go ahead and take a look at the dock we want to fish from. Oh yeah, that would be a helpful thing. Let's check with the receptionist. There was that stack of poles upstairs. She probably could lend us one. Great. All right. Are you ready for a fishing minigame? It's not as much of a minigame as I'm making it sound right now. But I guess you could classify it as a fishing minigame. So basically it's a bunch of options. There's three sets of 3 options. There is 27 different combinations you can do. And there are 6 possible items that you get. I'm going to show every item that you can get, but I'm not going to show every combination. The combinations for every item will show up on screen as I get those items. First, we're going to aim south. We're going to use a lure. And we are going to reel it in all at once. You get Holey boots for that specific one and for all of these other things on screen. Holey boots are terrible, or they're equipment. They're boot equipment. They have terrible defense, but they do give you +3 to your movement. So if you want to use that, go for it. Every time you fish, you'll have the opportunity to continue or to quit. If you want an achievement, there's 10 times you get to fish in this little section. You can fish up to 10 times, and if you want the achievement, you need to fish all 10 times. And there's really not a reason to not fish every time, because you just get items. So we're going to continue. We're going to change our fishing spot. Because everything else we're going to get facing to the west. For the second thing, we're facing to the west. We're going to use a lure. And just like the Holey boots, we're going to reel it in all at once. It's a smelt. It's a fish. It's an ingredient. You can use it in fish dishes. We're going to continue fishing. Our third option is going to seem very similar. We're still facing to the west. We're still going to use a lure. And we are going to wait a bit this time before we reel it in. And for our efforts, we get a Liberl carp. It's another ingredient. Use it in fish dishes. Yeah. going to continue fishing. We're going to not change. We're going to keep facing to the west. For our next thing, we want to use a fly this time. And this time, we're going to wait a bit. And we get a rainbow trout. I think you get the point at this point. They're all fish and ingredients used for fish dishes. We're going to keep continuing fishing. We got 2 more fish to catch. We're not going to change our fishing spot. Still facing west. This time we're going to use live bait. And we are going to wait a bit before reeling it in for a tiger rockfish. And our final one. We're going to continue fishing. We're going to face west. We're going to use a lure. And we're going to wait until it gets tired before we reel it in. This is the salmon. This is the rarest fish we can catch, and I believe this is the only way you can catch it. West, using a lure, and waiting till it gets tired. I am a goddess of fishing. We've got about 4 more fishing cycles to do, so I'm just going to catch salmon for the rest because it is the rarest that we can get. And I am using turbo to just kind of speed through this because I got 4 more. Yeah, that was 10. Ooh, it's taking a minute for my eyes to adjust to the sunset, to the orange. Ooh. Josh is gone. "100 Days of War." Interesting. We have that book now, so let's go ahead and give it a read. In spring, I'm going to start over. Outbreak of War. In spring 1192 of the Septine calendar, a single cannon shot shook the Hawking Gate, situated in the northern part of the Liberl Kingdom. This marked the beginning of an invasion later known as the 100 Days War, and the moment in which the raging Golden Stallion assailed the noble White Falcon. During this time, the Hawking Gate was little more than a reinforced medieval rampart. It easily succumbed to the round fired by one of the Empire's Rhineford Company-built orbital tanks, leaving a section of the aged barrier fractured beyond repair. And as the Liberl Kingdom's other defensive walls were hit in succession by a fusillade of cannonballs, they too fell under the explosive impact and were reduced to a mountain of rubble. Declaration of War. At about the same time that first cannon shot was fired, a single letter from the Erebonian embassy located in the royal city was delivered to Queen Alicia. More specifically, it was a writ containing a declaration of war by the Erebonian Empire upon the Liberl Kingdom. In terms of diplomatic wisdom, the proprietary of the declaration was established by being handled prior to the preemptive strike, but in this instance there was hardly a difference in time between when the two occurred. In short, firing the first shot at the exact moment war was declared in the Liberl Kingdom made it possible for the Erebonian Empire to guise their preemptive strike as one of legitimacy when the first bombshell hit. This could be referred to as a new diplomatic war tactic, though one incapable of being employed without a meticulous level of planning used in concert with an orbital communication system. Blitz tactics. After the destruction of the Haken Gate, the Imperial Army began its invasion of Liberl in earnest. Overall, its troop strength was made up of 13 divisional units. This proved to be roughly half of the Empire's entire military force, and was such a massive deployment that it exceeded 3 times that of Liberl's entire royal army. Within a month of the outbreak of war, the Imperial Army had occupied nearly all of the Liberl territory. Only the Grand Salle region in Leiston Fortress, situated just off the shore of Valleria Lake, remained in opposition. So rapidly were these blitz tactics carried out that even the Calvard Republic, an ally of the Liberl Kingdom and longtime rival of the Erebonian Empire, never had the opportunity to dispatch auxiliary forces to aid its partner. However, in a following attempt by the Imperial Army to take direct control over the Zeiss Central Factory and Malga Mine, they instead found themselves on the verge of being forced to surrender to Queen Alicia, who remained entrenched within the royal city. Staging a counterattack. 2 months following the outbreak of war, the battle situation was altered in a way which no one could have previously anticipated. Unbeknownst to the Erebonian army, 3 patrol ships were quietly being developed behind the walls of Leiston Fortress. Upon completion, they were put under the direction of veteran commander General Morgan, and a large-scale counterattack was launched. Those patrol ships, shielded by armor far superior to the tanks of their Imperial counterparts, and mounted with a substantial amount of high-performance orbital weaponry, had also managed to boost their speed to over 1,800 Selge per hour. Using these crafts, an independent mobile force lauded as the elite of the elite, Liberl's forces mounted an attack and quickly recaptured the checkpoints containing the various regions. And as this strike was underway, they simultaneously launched an amphibious attack from Leiston Fortress and, one by one, defeated the remaining isolated Imperial divisions. The end of hostilities. After just 3 months following the outbreak of war, the larger part of the Imperial Army's remaining divisions finally surrendered. However, as capitulation was at hand, there were indications of a surge of further reinforcements from the Imperial homeland, a move which galvanized other continental nations to follow suit and join the Calvard Republic in supporting Liberl. Together, they lambasted the Empire, and a formidable group of allied forces began to materialize. Amidst all the chaos, the Septian Church, in coordination with the Bracer Guild, called for an armistice, and after approximately 100 days from the start of the war, the hostilities came to an end. In the following year of 1193, in the Herb Royal Villa on the outskirts of the royal city, a peace treaty was signed by both the Liberl and Erebonian sides. Although no indemnification was made, an official apology was offered up by the imperial government as they expressed that they had, quote, made a grievous error attributed to a tragic accident occurring within their borders. Interesting. Let's go find Josh. Josh, are you in here? How are you guys doing? Oh, she's drunk. Third-rate musician. Shara. You're going to pass out from the drinks first. Okay. Doesn't seem to be in here. Josh is actually over at this dock over here. Laddie? Yeah, I mean, it was only 10 pages. You just read it really fast too, Estelle. The lake's got good acoustics. It's carrying for everyone to hear. To be fair, I'm not entirely certain she had a choice, Josh. But also, everything she's about to say. Did you forget? I feel like it's not a thing you easily forget. Kicking a wounded kid. All right. You should keep it, Estelle. And player, you should keep it. I'm fairly certain it counts towards an achievement. Great. So now we own the book we already read. Oh, I've only been gone for a few minutes. And there's 3 more bottles of wine there. Did you kill him, Shara? We're underage, Shara.